but the Ravens, real quick, their schedule a little bit tougher than the Steelers. It looks like.
Yeah, but the Ravens are the Ravens.
Um,
They're gonna, yeah.
well, the Ravens are the Ravens, but the Ravens have been winning decisively when they've been
I
winning.
know.
Like I said, I think the Chiefs exposed them a little, so I think anybody who plays the Ravens now has a bit of a blueprint about how to beat the Ravens. Like I said, I think just like make Lamar make mistakes in the passing game and understand that he's just going to run all over you. Like manage the running game. I think is the
Yeah.
best. I think that's the best approach to the Ravens. Is just they're going to run. They're going to beat you in the running game. But if you can just manage the damage that the running game does, and then make Lamar make mistakes in the passing game, because if Lamar has a great passing day, you're done. But if you can make him have a sub 100-yard passing day, make him turn over the ball a couple of times, then you're going to have a chance to win.
Man, the Ravens schedule was easy too. Oh my God, the Ravens schedule was a cupcake. The Ravens,
everybody in our division has a cupcake schedule. But
yeah,
the Steelers have a
is.
particularly weirdly cupcake schedule.
I know. They're so lucky.
Oh man, but the Ravens do. They have the Colts, the Patriots, the Titans, the Steelers. All all in a row, and then the Cowboys, and then the Browns. That's a gauntlet they're going to go through. Every team in our division has a gauntlet this year, except the Steelers. They ain't got no gauntlets. They have nobody. Worst thing is they play the Jaguars, who I think are a bit better than people give credit for, than the Ravens, then the football team, which that's nobody. They just benched Dwayne Haskins.
It's literally nobody. Literally nobody.
And then the Bills, and then the Bengals, which we already talked about. We both think the Bengals are going to win that particular game. And then the Colts, and then the Browns again. So to end the season, it's a little more difficult than the beginning of their schedule, but
the Ravens going to end the season. The Ravens.
Now, one thing though that is worth pointing out though is because of the whole Titans COVID thing, they do have to play 10 games in a row to end the season. So they don't get that nice cushy bye in the middle of that.
Yeah.
So that might be a problem for them, and that might balance out how easy their schedule is. But at the same time, like I said, I think they're a playoff team this year, and I think it's maybe not mostly, but I think a big part of why they're such a dangerous playoff team this year is because of that schedule that they have. But I think that also means that come playoff time, they're going to get exposed when they play that first round in the playoffs. And I think, whoever plays them is if all you got to do is figure out that, pass rush, and then, they're just a team like anybody else.
Can you imagine? Could you imagine Lamar Jackson being 0-3 in the first round? Can you imagine Lamar Jackson being 0-3 in the playoffs? Oh boy! Oh
boy! I posted on.
Boy.
I posted on Facebook the other day. That Scooby-Doo meme where they unmasking the villain.
Yeah.
I on top of the mask I put Lamar Jackson's face, and underneath the mask was Andy Dalton's face. And it's let's see who this primetime quarterback really is. And it's now don't get me wrong. Is Lamar Jackson a better quarterback than Andy Dalton? Yes. But so far in the playoffs, he's looked about the same.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think man, look, all right, look at the Ravens schedule. We already talked about, I think they're gonna beat y'all. They're gonna beat Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, New England. Though I think that I think New England gonna beat them. Well, on Sunday night at New England, I'm gonna go with New England on that game, and I think they're gonna beat. And then other than that, I think they're gonna win the rest of the game. I think they're gonna finish 14-2 or 13-3. But I think
here's
New
the
England,
thing.
I think the Patriots are gonna beat them.
I think none of these games, or none of these teams, except maybe the Eagles, I think don't stand a chance against Baltimore. So I said I think the Bengals are probably not going to beat the Ravens, but I do think they're going to make it interesting, and I think they could beat the Ravens. The Eagles are not going to beat the Ravens. The Steelers, maybe they are maybe they are really good, and they're they've just been playing teams close because why the hell not? I don't know. But, the Steelers are an undefeated team, so, maybe they could beat the Ravens. Like I said, I think there's a formula to it. The Colts with that defense, I think they could. I think they could slow them down. I think they maybe could do it. And then you said the Patriots. This is not the same Patriots team we've been dealing with before. But if Cam Newton's back, that Patriots team is dangerous. You got Titans. They're not all that good, but they kind of they came on hot last year near the end, and that's week 11. So I don't know. I don't know what I would say right now. What I think the Ravens' final record would be, but I think they've got a much more difficult schedule than the Steelers have. I think if the Steelers end up, I'm actually going to be honest. I think the Browns are going to win the division this year.
The Browns will win the division?
I would not have said that in the year, but 4 weeks in, y'all are 3-1, and I think you guys are beatable, but I think the Ravens are beatable, and I don't buy the Steelers yet. So
I don't buy the Steelers at all.